This is breaking news from Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
48 hours of fear, destruction, and terror in the Middle East. Hundreds dead, thousands more hurt, and millions watching worldwide as new images show the horror on the ground in Israel. Tonight, we hear the gut-wrenching stories of escape and survival.
And we get out of the car and we put our face on the ground, face down, and lay on the ground until the sirens are cleared.
The fighting more than 5,500 miles away, sparking protests right here in New York City.
From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea!
Tonight on Eyewitness News, we bring you the latest on Israel at war. How the U.S. government is supporting its longtime ally in the Middle East, and why not all the protests are in support of Israel. And good evening, I'm David Navarro. Sandra and Joe are off, and the attack came by land, air, and by sea. Here's what's new tonight. The fighting continues at this hour, and tonight more rocket attacks aimed at Israel and Gaza City. The death toll has been going up throughout the day. Right now, it stands at more than 700 killed in Israel, and the Palestinian Health Ministry says 400 have died so far on its side of the conflict. Meanwhile, Hamas claims to be holding at least 100 people hostage. Sources confirming to ABC News tonight among the victims, at least 4 U.S. citizens, but we still don't have any details yet on their identities. President Biden vowing to support Israel and carrier strike group on its way to the region. The Secretary of Defense saying this is being done to strengthen the United States' posture in the region. All this unfolding in just the last 48 hours, and even more is expected to change as we approach sunrise in Israel. We have a team of reporters covering all the angles. We're going to begin with Eyewitness News reporter Jim Dolan here in the studio. Jim.
Well, David, the Israeli military, rocked by the bold and devastating attack this weekend, is struggling now to regain its footing, striking back at targets in Gaza and working to clear towns along the border of Hamas militants. We learned tonight that at least 4 Americans are among the hundreds dead there as Israel launches a punishing assault to destroy Hamas. It is all-out war in Israel now as the nation's stunned military strikes back against Hamas forces in Gaza. But the first, the most devastating blows in this latest conflict were struck yesterday by Hamas, whose militants stormed the quiet border, killing soldiers and citizens in the street and kidnapping others to be held as hostage. Hamas launched thousands of rockets that rained down on Israel, killing hundreds more. It was a brazen, brutal assault that caught Israel napping, and it left a nation reeling.
We have just now had a direct hit from a missile in the hospital. We are just now trying to evaluate the damages.
Near the border with Gaza yesterday, young people celebrated at a rural concert there. But look at the sky as the rockets from Gaza were launched. 260 of those young people at the festival were killed. Jennifer Dante's daughter, Kim, was at the concert.
Kim didn't realize that there was like 7 or 8 Toyota vans full of terrorists, and they just shot everywhere. They just shot them, slaughtered them like ducks. And that's the reason I'm here, because I want the world to condemn this behavior. I didn't bring my children up to hate anybody.
The Pentagon now is sending weapons and ammunition to Israel and vowing unwavering support, moving U.S. warships and fighter jets to the region.
Let me say this as clearly as I can. This is not a moment for any party hostile to Israel to exploit these attacks to seek advantage. The world is watching.
And what it is seeing is horrifying. Pictures and video circulating online shows Israelis being kidnapped and led away into Gaza. More than 100 were taken hostage, including Jennifer's daughter.
You can't sleep. All I can think about is where she is, if she's suffering, if she's still alive. I just want her back.
So why take the hostages? Hamas may hope to use them as human shields to prevent Israel from launching a full military invasion of Gaza. And there is this. Israel holds hundreds of Hamas militants in Israeli prisons. Hamas may hope to bargain for their release, and that will force Israel to make some difficult and complicated choices about its own citizens.